Hey guys. Hey Fatima, delighted you're here. Fatima, can you just give me the thumbs up and let me know that you can hear me properly because I am. Oh, what have I done? Sorry, I just brought something up on the screen and I don't know what it is. There we go. I am on my laptop as usual, but I am downstairs in my new tarot setup area because my husband and kids are away. So I have a peaceful house, other than my dog, who it's very likely he'll start barking. He's in the kitchen and he's chasing flies and he's barking at the crazy thing next door and all that kind of business. So I'm hoping a few more will pop on. This live I had meant to do Saturday. I had it scheduled for Saturday, and I knew leaving the house Saturday morning that my dog was completely lifeless and unable to stand up to go out and wee and all that. And I went to a mass and a party, and about 2 o'clock, I would have been there for another few hours, but about 2 o'clock, when my husband got home from work, he texted me asking me to ring the vet that the dog was lifeless and he was after getting sick again and he wasn't eating anything or drinking because he couldn't get up. So we took him at 3:45 on Saturday to the vets and they put him to sleep. So yeah, it was a crazy weekend. Hi to whoever else is after popping on. I hope you'll let us know who you are. I know sometimes people come on and they don't chat, but I'd love to see everyone chatting. So what I was doing the other day for the live that I had to reschedule was I'm using this deck, Souls on Fire Tarot. It is by Mary Jo Cranmore, or MJ. Hey Patsy. She has she has 3 or 4 YouTube channels. She has one, Soulful Revolution is her main one, and then she has Souls on Fire Tarot, I think. And she has MJ's Learn Tarot, which there isn't much on. She started it and kind of didn't continue it, but anyway. Yeah, thanks guys. The poor old devil was 19 and a half years old, so I knew it was coming for a few weeks, I have to say, because he was really struggling with his back legs, and then just Friday he did actually get up on Friday, and he was at the back door and his 2 back legs went like this and he was almost doing the splits and it was just awful to look at. So I knew Saturday, like I said, leaving the house early in the morning, that that was it, you know. And you see, the point is, my husband and kids are gone off on holidays this morning to the Czech Republic. So had he not gone to the vet on Saturday, he would have been here suffering for the week and me trying to hold on to him until they came back to say goodbye to him and all this. So it had to happen there and then, you know. So that's that story. What I want to do, Les, and I hope you'll play along, was the point of the live I was doing on Saturday was that I was going to cut the deck and then just take a top card and a bottom card and show them to you and get people in chat. We have a third person, yay! Show people in chat the cards and get you all to put in the chat what those 2 cards mean to you. So, you know, Patsy could say one thing for the 2 cards, Fatima could see something completely different, and that's absolutely fine. We all see different things in the cards, as you know. We all get different messages from the same cards, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to bait away into it, lads. Like I said, I do have another hooligan. You might hear him barking in the background now and again because he gets very overexcited about everything. Lads, look at this picture. This is a photograph my daughter sent me the other day since we put the dog to sleep. This is a favorite one. She took it herself recently. But how cute is that? God love him. 19 and a half, imagine. So he had a good life, God bless him, you know, in fairness. I just put on my Moldavite ring. I haven't had it on me in ages. And I have my chevron quartz. That's why he's barking. Sorry, 2 seconds, lads. Need to bang on the window. Me, calm down. Get up. Calm down, dog. he sees the or smells the cat and goes nuts. All right, she's gone. Hey, Heather. We're out shopping and I want to pop in while waiting for Shan to get out of the store to sell me. Thanks. I know it was so sad on Saturday. My husband and kids were in an awful way. God love them. I kind of knew it was coming and I'd kind of done my crying beforehand, I suppose, you know. But I had to be there for them then on Saturday, you know, trying to hug them all and wipe away the tears. God help us. That feckin' cat is driving him nuts. There's a cat 2 doors up, but she lives in this house most of the time. And she's a saucy, dangerous little fecker. So if she comes near my place, I scare her away. And he's after getting a whip of her now, of course, and he's gone nuts. Exactly, Fatima, yeah. It's not at all, Heather, but I was glad at least at the fact that I knew it was coming. I just knew for a couple of weeks that he didn't have much left. You know, so I'd kind of, I suppose, come to terms with it somewhat. So I'm doing okay, thank God, and I have this nutter anyway to keep me entertained. But he barks every time he hears the fella next door. He barks every time someone walks past. He barks every time there's a fly or a bird or anything. So you'll hear him in the background. He's very loud. So I'm going to bait away into this. I'm going to cut the deck and I'm going to take a card from the top and the bottom and I'm going to show them to you. And I want you all in chat to comment what those cards mean to you, okay? So, oh, these two are nice. Interesting. So, now I'm going to turn them that way so I want to see what's next. I'm not going to keep shuffling between card pulls. I'm just going to continue taking top and bottom, top and bottom, top and bottom, you know. So the card, hold on now, I'm going to have to put these somewhere else. Right. So the cards I've pulled are the 9 of Pentacles. No, I need the light. So the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So let me know in the chat what you think about these two cards. So the 9 of Pentacles is about, this is someone who has all the abundance she needs in life. Now remember, abundance isn't just money. I believe our pets are on the other side waiting for us. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm hoping he'll pay him a visit tonight and tell him be quiet and to, because I plan on sleeping with him tonight because we're the only two in the house now. Well, there's 3 guinea pigs, but we're the only 2 here. So I want us to keep each other company. So I'm planning on letting him sleep with me tonight, but I'm hoping Jerry might come in spirit and tell him to be quiet and calm down and leave me alone if he's annoying me or anything, because he's a bit hyperactive. I pulled the 9 of Cups for myself this morning. Nice one. So Pentacles isn't just about money, remember. Pentacles is about anything that I always link it to the root chakra. So any of the physical or material things in life that we need to survive. So it's health. So it can be about that we're in full health, we're abundant in the health department, or we can be abundant with our money, work, or our I can't even talk, our belongings, things like that. 10 of Wands, and it's kind of opposite energy in that we're kind of carrying a lot, you know. So lads, throw up your thoughts there on what these two cards together mean. I have invited any of you that I'm friends with on Facebook, I have invited you to join a tarot learning group. It's by Ray. Tarot Living is her YouTube channel. She started a Facebook group for tarot learning, and she does this. She puts up 2 cards and asks people to put up keywords and stuff. Don't let anyone steal your peace or achievement. I love it. Spiritual beliefs as well as, yeah, I like that. Don't let anyone steal your peace or achievement. Perfect. Patsy, tell us what you think. Fatima, I'm interested to hear everyone's thoughts because, like I said, we all get different things from the same cards. There's non-stop cars coming and going for some reason, whatever's going on. Just trying to scroll down in the chat. There we go. Yeah, I was wondering, was there going to be more to that, Heather? Spiritual beliefs as well as what? I'm going to carry on, so girls. So the next two, I love the dove sign of peace. Ah, yes. Yeah. There is no snail, and I am quite partial to the snail, but it's okay. It's okay because it's a really cute card. I always think of the Nine of Pentacles as someone who is independent. So for me, it's kind of suggests the need to ask for help and try not to do everything. Yeah, true. In the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups are both, to me, like as in like single people who are kind of abundantly happy and emotionally happy and whatnot. Whereas then the 10 is there's a family in both 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So it's like a family situation. So for example, if someone was asking, will I ever find my lifelong partner? And they got the 9 of Pentacles or the 9 of Cups, I'd say it doesn't look like it, you know. But if they got the 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles, then obviously there is a family, you know. So yeah, the dove is cute. Does anyone else think these cards are just ridiculously cute? I love she was using her deck. She was using the deck on her own channel, and I asked, where was the deck from? And someone or other told me that it was her own deck that she'd created. I just thought it was the cutest. So I got it. I have it about, I don't know, maybe 3 years or something. So that's those two cards, lads. Let's go with the next two. So, oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Wait till you see these. These are fierce cute, lads. So we have the Six of Wands and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So what do we think of the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? I love the Queen of Pentacles. To me, she is like the Empress, right? She, to me, embodies all four queens in one, right? And I say that because it's Pentacles, right? So, there we go. Jesus, lads, I can't get the direction right at all. So it's Pentacles. So Pentacles being root chakra. And now I equate this to something I learned when I was doing, I was retailing natural aloe vera products from an American company, network marketing company. And we were told that, and we had lots of kind of classes and stuff on health, you know, so that we'd know how to market the products, right? And we were told that if your gut, if your intestines are full of crap, then every other organ, now they're down at root chakra level, right? Which I would equate to the pentacles, right? Or pentacles. So if your gut, if your intestines aren't clean, then all your other organs up along your body are in turn affected and don't work effectively. So I would say the same for the chakras. If your root chakra isn't in order, then the other ones are going to be affected, you know, because your root chakra is what keeps you grounded, and it's all to do with health and the material things that we need in life to survive. So if you don't have a nice happy home, if you don't have your health, if you don't have a bit of money to pay the bills and this kind of thing, you're going to be emotional, you're going to be stressed, you're going to be all these other things, and they're affecting all the other chakras, okay? So that's why, to me, the Queen of Pentacles is the most important, because she embodies all four queens in my mind. Celebrating success, you're creative and talented. People enjoy your energy and enthusiasm. Beautifully put. You could nearly write a guidebook for this deck, lads. Now, there is an online guidebook on the website, but that's just really beautifully put, I have to say. Patsy or Fatima, do you want to throw out any thoughts, or will I carry on with the next? I just think this is a very beautiful Six of Wands, isn't it? Yeah, I love the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Gorgeous. She is my favorite. What's on her lap? Is it a cat? It is a cat. There's actually it was a rabbit in the Rider-Waite Smith one, but anyway, it's okay. I don't mind. So that's those two, lads. So let's go on to the next one. Heather said it all, I think. Yeah. True that. True that. Oh, interesting. Right, lads, here we go. Next up. So we have the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So go for it. I do very much appreciate that she kept the guy in the background in this card, because I'm sitting here sneezing and coughing, eyes streaming. Oh God, I think I saw something on was it your YouTube channel or your Facebook page or something, or Instagram, whichever, the other day, that you're unwell. Yes, because I commented about whiskey, I remember. Definitely. I'm telling you, I swear by whiskey, medicinal purposes. I don't do drugs, you see. I don't take anything. I'd want to be really bad now to take anything. The only thing I would take, and it's very very rare, thank God, is I call it my magic powder, which sounds dodgy, I know, but it's a little sachet of lemon flavored powder that you mix with water and drink. It's an anti-inflammatory for migraines. It's the only thing that I had that used to work for my migraines, because what the crap the doctors prescribed years ago was no good. So I do take that the very odd time if I'm desperately stuck with migraine, but otherwise I don't take anything. No drugs. But whiskey. I swear by whiskey. So 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Went to look after Mother the end of last week for 2 days and came back with this cold she kindly gave me. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, those things happen, all right. Happen. For me, this is an individual who's reminiscing about the past and possibly being bullied and looking at arguments, conflicts they had with themselves or others, possibly trying to make amends. Yeah. Perfect. Heather's on a roll, lads. Patsy, do you have any do you know the Neil made bottles where you put a salt solution into cool boiled water and you put the bottle in your nostril and you squirt the water up your nostril and it goes through and down to the one and cleans out your nose? That's amazing stuff. Amazing. And do the old tea bags on your eyes and things like that. Hey, Flowing. Can't say no problem, girl. Yes, as Flowing said, please do hit the thumbs up, lads. I never think to say that. That's one thing I don't think to say. So yeah, I think Heather put that perfectly. So I'm going to carry on. I'm just going to throw these back together. We were not going to get through the whole deck, because if you think about it, that would be 39 different readings. So oh, I didn't know her real name. Thanks for that, Heather. I had no clue. So, oh God, here we go. This will be interesting, Heather. So what do we think of these? We have Justice and we have the 10 of Swords. Now, this is a very different Justice card. Obviously, this is a woman balancing on a tightrope. She does have the sword. The scales, as you can see, are her earrings. Right? What else does she have? She has the Libra symbol on her dress. Oh no, Heather's leaving us. Bye, Heather. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I like that Justice card too. It's cute. It took me a while to get used to it because I'm very much obsessed with Rider-Waite. So hi to Shan for us. I need to get a little drink. Hold on now. I made tea there about an hour ago and I went out upstairs doing something. Completely forgot that I'd made the tea. Came down and I found it stone cold in the kitchen. But anyway, I'll make another one after the live. So, Patsy, you're up, I'm afraid. Justice and the 10 of Swords. What do we think? For anyone watching on playback later, right? And I know there'll be some, because a few people told me they couldn't make it. I'm always looking for justice. Yeah. Anyone watching back, you can put your answers in the comments. What you do is, instead of putting like a whole load of different comments, you can just, go into them and edit them and put the answer to the next set of cards and whatnot. I always do that. I keep going back into comments and editing when I think of more things I want to say. It is a cute Justice card. Yeah. And you see, with the majors, she has the number hidden in a bit of the a bit of the image as well. I've not been treated very well in life. Well, do you know what? It would seem like this reading might be for you. That's another thing I meant to say at the start too, Fatima, is that obviously we're only pulling these cards for a bit of fun and for practice, right? But it could very well be that some of the card pulls will make sense to you, So obviously you honed in on the Justice card, but with the Ten of Swords here, I always say things can only get better with the Ten of Swords, This is a rock bottom card. You cannot go any deeper, okay? As Yaz sang, the only way is up. So the two of these, to me, Fatima, for you in particular, would suggest that there might be some kind of a turnaround on the way, I only have my mother and father who talk to me these days. My siblings pretend like I don't exist. Well, I suppose I shouldn't say that really. It's two of them. It's two of them that are kind of the troublemakers. But anyway, only because I don't believe in things that they believe in, which is completely and utterly ridiculous. Sleepless nights. They're really tying with these two cards. So, Fatima, I got to the point of the Ten of Swords. But are you on your way up from the Ten of Swords? Or are you kind of at a kind of a level playing field now? Let us know. Very much same here, Jackie. Yeah. Yeah. And it's quite pathetic, isn't it, Patsy? Because my gang are constantly sick. They're never not sick. Yet they still think I'm wrong, Good, Fatima. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic when you feel like that with different people for whatever reason it may be, and it's not that I'm going around saying, it's not like I've been saying to them I'm right and you're wrong. Do you know what I mean? I said nothing to them at all at any point, but they just think that they're the sane ones and I'm the crazy one, and let's pretend like she doesn't exist, But sure, what can you do? Their loss. So these seem like a follow-on from the last reading, lads. So we have the Chariot and we have the Seven of Wands. So what do we think, peeps? I'm glad to hear it's better, Fatima. Exactly, Patsy. Yeah. I even got a phone call from my mother this morning and she's very sick again. Now at least she knows why, that's the only thing. But and I mean, there's nothing she can do about it, once your immune system is kind of affected, there's nothing you can do, But yeah, the rest of them act like I'm crazy. But anyway, so what do we think of the Chariot and the Seven of Wands? Kind of opposite energies here again, because the Chariot is about moving forward, whereas the Seven of Wands is about, I'll just tell you what I think in the meantime. Seven of Wands is about kind of feeling the need to defend yourself. But I actually don't feel the need to defend myself. I don't bother. I don't waste my time trying to argue with anyone. I just absolutely couldn't be arsed. The fact is, and I've said this to friends of mine who understand where I'm coming from, obviously, I don't feel like I was put here on earth to actually save anyone's lives. Do you know what I mean? I was put here to do the things I love to do and to try and help other people, like all my lovely followers and stuff who watch me here and do readings and have fun on lives with and all that kind of stuff. I wasn't here to convince anyone of anything, That is the one I'm waiting for, the Chariot. Yeah, do you know what? It's only recently I heard. So, oh, sorry, no. That was the Wheel of Fortune. I'm thinking of Patsy. Um, I actually never dawned on me with the chariot. It was, I don't know, some reading I was watching where they pulled the wheel and they started talking about cars. Yeah, if these cars had come up for me these past few weeks, I'd think, damn it, more car trouble. That is the one I'm waiting for, the chariot. Yeah. Well, look, the fact that this is coming up right straight after Justice and Ten of Swords, I would feel anyway that they mean something to you, Fatima, that maybe it is. It's quite possible that it is on the way, you know. So I do hope you keep us posted in the next week or so. I'm going to say what progressions have been made. I'm saying week because I see the wands as days, and it's the 7 of Wands, so 7 days. So in the next week or from the next week, that there could be some sort of a turnaround in some situation, you know. So I hope you do keep us posted. So I'm going to fly on with the next one, lads. So let's see what we have. Ooh. Geez, lads, it's like a counselling session up in here with these. Okay. So we have the five, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Moon card. How cute is this Moon card with the woman in it? I think it's adorable. And she's petting the dog. We have the dog and the what you call it, the wolf. The number in this is it's like an ankle bracelet with a charm thing hanging off it, and that has the number of the card, number whatever, 18, isn't it? So what do we think of the Five of Cups, lads? And the Moon. It is a really cute deck. I totally love it, like. And I hadn't had it out in so long, and I think one of her readings came up on my feed or something the other day, and I thought, oh, I gotta take out her deck. And I've been playing with it since, you know. So these to me say, like, we have the Five of Cups, right, which is about feeling loss or regret. It could be kind of mourning, stuff like that. But we have the Moon card, which is can be all about illusions and stuff. Because if you look at it, it's dark. The moon is the only thing shedding light on anything. So it could be that whatever you're suffering over, whatever you're in this depression over, whatever you're feeling sad about the loss of, right? This could be saying that it's just an illusion. It's not whatever you think it is, you know? Exactly, yeah. Lots of emotions with these two cards and being stuck in hard emotions. Yeah, true. True. Perfectly put. I like that. Yeah. And again, this reading makes sense coming up after the Justice and the Justice and Ten of Swords, and then the Chariot and whatever else we just said, Seven of Wands. Do you know? So it's like all these cards are telling one long big story. Usually with the Moon, it's hard to find the way out. Yeah, yeah, that would make sense with Five of Cups, because that crab crawling out of the water is all about fears, worries, and doubts and stuff like that surfacing. So those things would surface when you're in this kind of emotional state, you know. Oh my gosh, I made it. Blessings, everyone. Hugs and lots of love and light. I hope your day is fun. Angela, delighted to have you. So Angela, I'm just going to do a quick recap. I've shuffled the deck and I'm taking a top card and a bottom card and I'm holding them up and I'm asking people in chat to tell me what they think of the cards. So the next card pull I do, throw up and I will answer first, will you? Delighted to see you here. So that's those two, lads. So next we have, ooh. Oh, my hubby is in Prague. So next we have the, what is she? Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. So, what do we think of these? Angela, you're up. Come on now. You're well able. I love the fact that these two cards have almost every chakra color. We have the kind of red of her, yeah, it is red. Red of her hair. We have not so much orange, but we have lots of yellow. We have green, we have blue, and we have purples. Different color. We've 3 different color purples. So I love this. So, who's going to tell me what we can read from these two? Queen of Swords is Libra. She's my card. Ooh, Two of Swords is also Libra. Interesting. The 2, 3, and 4 of Swords are all linked to Libra as well. Interesting, as my daughter would say. So, guys, what do we think? I think there's a bit of an old delay with the chat. Make a decision, cut the cord, lower your guard, but keep the sword. There are 2 paths, you can only pick one. Make a choice, don't wait. Hi, Jane. Make a choice, don't wait. What's the 94? 54, so name end. I don't get the numbers. Use your truth to make a hard decision. Remember, not making a decision is making a decision. Oh, true. True. I like that. Use logic, not emotions, to make that decision. Absolutely. Yeah. I was doing this live, Jane, on Saturday, and I had to cancel it. I rushed home about 2:30 and cancelled it. We had to take my dog to the vet, unfortunately. So I was thinking the night that I might do it last night, but I just wasn't in the form. And I hardly slept for a Saturday night, and I hardly slept Sunday night. What happened, Patsy, is my I have a first cousin getting married on Saturday, and she invited me to the wedding. So I decided to stay at home from the holiday so that I could go to the wedding. And I have to say, I mean, they're only gone since this morning, but I'm really enjoying the peace and quiet. It's lovely. Hey, Anna. Anna, you knew, I believe. Sorry, Anne, even. I don't believe I've seen your name before. No, Angela, he was put to sleep. Yeah, he was 19 and a half, and he just, the last couple of days, he couldn't even stand. So, the poor baby was getting sick on himself and stuff, and it was just time, unfortunately, you know. So, yeah. Thanks for being here, Anne. Where are you from? I don't need your air code or anything, but just, a country. I like to know where people are all over the world. So, like, lads, they're lovely thoughts on those 2 cards. I'd go stark crazy at home alone. See, I'm not though, because I have my crazy dog and my guinea pigs and lots of work and all that kind of stuff. US, okay, cool. Oh, Angela, do please. Angela, I'm going to show you a picture. That is so hard, holding you and your family in my heart. Thanks, Jane. Look at this cutest picture. Look at my daughter. I'm not doing personal questions, and I'm just we're having some tarot fun, and I'm just pulling a top and a bottom card from the deck and holding them up, and asking people to put in chat what they think of the cards. It's just a bit of tarot practice. But as I did say before you came on, people could get answers to their questions from the card pulls anyway, So that's my Jerry. Look, and that was only him probably, I don't know, a week ago or something. He was 19 and a half. His name is Jerry, Jerry, not G. My husband called him after Jerry Seinfeld. But look at him, isn't he so cute? So yeah. Even when I love going on to Jane's lives when Jane's doing readings, and I rarely ask for a reading, but I often get answers to my own questions from other people's card pulls, And there's a lot of us do that, and we put it in the chat. We go, oh my God, that card does that reading resonates with me or whatever, So I go into people's lives often and just watch other people's readings. He wasn't. He was only kind of a medium-sized dog, Jane. Collie cross of some sort, but like short-haired, you know. So he was a bit smaller than the kind of normal collie size, like. Um, but you know what? Last year I met a girl. I'm going to pause there now from the card readings. Last year I met a girl. Um, Actually, my dog pulled me over to her. Is the way it happened, right? And she had all these crystal earrings and necklaces and bracelets and all sorts, right? And she had like purple through her hair and all the rest of it, and beautiful looking girl. And he dragged me over to her, and she was talking to him and asking about him. And she said, "How old is he?" And this was last year, so I said, let's say 18 and a half. And she was shocked, right? And then she saw my crystal jewelry, and she said, "Are you into spiritual stuff?" And I said, "I am, yeah." And she goes, "That's what it is." She says, "That's why he's living such a long and happy and healthy life, you know." So I was just delighted. I am going to put this up here. I'm actually going to have to take a screenshot of it so that I have it. Wait now. Don't go anywhere a second. I'm just going to hold this up and take a screenshot. So I have my poem. Perfect. So, may Jerry rest in peace today and go to the other side of the rainbow to play. In life he was loved, and in death he's loved. Still, and loves. He's, oh my God, I can't even read. And in death he's loved still. He's still watching over you on the other side of the rainbow, on the hill. Oh, I missed the end of it. Oh, sugar. And Jerry, I didn't know you, but I'm sure you were a pie. Perfect, puppy. I love it. Oh, he absolutely was. He was the best boy. I'll show you now again, Jane, 2 seconds. Is it the purple one or the green one you're talking about? I have two on. I'll show you the two of them there now. I have to take another picture now of the chat. So this one is chevron quartz. There we go. That is a mixture of amethyst and white quartz, I believe. I got this one from, I don't know if you know, I know some of you know Mark Bayersky. He's on YouTube. He is English. He lives in Spain, and he has an international healing training academy. And he gets in amazing crystals from all over the world and does a lot of Reiki work on them before he ships them out to customers. But I mean, they're not cheap. This wasn't massively expensive. This was €80. It's quite a heavy ring. It's a good solid ring, and it's one that you can make bigger and smaller, you know. Right now. Angela's amazing at the poems, lads. See, it's you can make it bigger and smaller, but it's chevron quartz. So I have that, and I also have my moldavite. I have this too, actually, come to think of it. I got this in the Czech Republic last year. It's a little bit of faceted moldavite and a smoky quartz. This I got for about €35 in the Czech Republic last year, and when I Googled an image of it, $125 online. It's absolutely insane. So I love that. I believe that too. I believe they get taken care of, loved, and have fun and all their favorite treats while they wait for you. Absolutely. Oh, sorry, I missed your one, Jane. I am beautiful poem. I hear that when our pets pass, we, our spiritual being, greets them. Oh God, I love that. Lance. So my next card pull is the Page of Pentacles, and look at this beautiful star card. How cute is that? Instead of putting the 8 stars, she put them on as like a bikini on her, which I think is really cute. Not that I have an issue with the naked people in the cards or anything, but I just think this was really, really beautifully done. So what do we think, lads, about Page of Pentacles and Star card? I think this is amazing. This is an amazing card pull. Fatima, this is definitely, Fatima, this is definitely for you, I reckon. I reckon something's going to happen soon. Something to cheer you right up. Pages for me anyway. Pages are youthful energy, you know, can be related to children, but They can also bring messages, okay? And pentacles, like I've already said, I linked the root chakra, all the physical and material things in life that we need to survive, okay? So it can be an offering of something that will bring about our healing, or that will bring about us being the star. Like for me, actually, do you know what this kind of makes me think of? Tomorrow night, lads, and I absolutely can't wait. I have 5 girls coming over to my house tomorrow night for a tarot and tea circle. So we're going to sit around, drink tea, and pull cards for each other, right? And they're going to be, I think, one or two of them may have learned a bit from me before when I did a class. Actually, probably only one of them. The other 4 are complete newbies, so we're going to be learning all together and just having a laugh and pulling cards and drinking tea. So it's my tarot and tea circle tomorrow night, and I'm going to have made €75 out of it for the 2 hours, and it's going to be beautiful. And that money is going to go towards the wedding I have the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to it. So that to me is like the start of something new that's going to be something amazing for me. Do you know? That's what these would mean to me. Toss your coin, make a wish, take a chance, learn to fish. I love it. For your wishes in the sea of dream work to manifest, it's easier than it seems. Amen. I love that. And oh, thank you. I love writing poems, hugs, and I'm glad you all enjoy them. I mean, I've said this loads of times before, and just probably sick of hearing me say it, but I just think it's incredible the way she sees cards or sees a picture of a dog or anything, and just like that comes up with an amazing rhyming poem. It's just fantastic. Something new and beautiful coming your way, Fatima. Yeah, I think so. I think if any of the card pulls that we did so far should be taken note of, Fatima, it's these ones you need to take note of. What I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to take a photograph, and after I'm going to put it on my community tab, and I'm going to tag you, Fatima, okay? And you could like put the photograph on your phone, maybe. That's what I do sometimes, just so that I can be looking at them for the day. Hey, Bill. So yeah, I'm going to put them in the community tab after the live, and saving picture. There we go. And I'll tag you. Okay. So save them on your phone. Keep looking at them and keep focusing on what's about to come in for you, Fatima. Yes, thank you, Jackie and Patsy. I believe there's something good coming. Hey, Leah. Nice to see you. Comic book cards. They're fierce cute, Bill. I love this deck. You may have seen the box already. I have shown them already. Souls on Fire Tarot. It's just, this is the perfect deck for like if someone wanted to get into tarot and was completely scared by the images, then this is one they could get, you know. It is Rider-Waite-Smith based, however, the Death card is completely different. The Tower card is the same but different. You might see them in a while. And what else? There's one more card. Strength card is very different. It's a woman lifting weights, right? But all the other cards are Rider-Waite-Smith based. I may read to grab that one. It reminds me of Big Eye Dolls. Yeah. I still want this jacket, this deck jacket. It's so damn cute. Oh, it's just ridiculously cute. Need darn my mobile. I was wondering. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, lads, wait till you see this Queen of Wands. Lads, look at these. So the Six of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Go for it, guys. I see it's still daylight. Absolutely. It'll be daylight till about, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night or something. What do you think, Patsy? Is that about right? I know you're not in Ireland, but you have the same light as us. It's, what is it now? Like 6:30, I think. Oh, Jesus, it's 7 o'clock already, lads. We've nearly been on for an hour already. Oh, sure, I started at 6:10, not 6. Yeah, okay. So we have another 20 minutes or whatever. I like to kind of keep the lives to the hour, you know yourselves. If you get it, Patsy, then don't be did I say nearly 6? 6:55, nearly 7, yeah. If you do get it, just don't be hashtagging Jackie made me do it or anything like that. Another few days we will start losing daylight again. Yeah, of course. June 21st. Jesus, yeah, that's only Friday. Holy moly, where does the time go? So, lads, who's going to tell me? Bill, do you want to tell me what these cards mean to you? Six of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I love this Queen of Wands. The queens and queens and kings in this deck are not sitting down on their thrones. They're all standing and kind of holding on to what they're normally holding on to anyway. But yeah, I know. I did get this about 3 years ago, I think, you see. So I don't know what postage would be now. But come here, like you can put the deck into your basket right, and go through to payment and stuff, right? And once you put in England, it'll show the price there and then anyway. So if it's too much, then you can just delete it, remove it from the cart, and carry on about your business. You know, you can go through most of the way as if you're purchasing it just to see the cost of things. You know, travel through the rough waters. Don't quit. Don't wait. Keep your energy going. Help is waiting on the other side. There are those worth walking through fire for. Will you do it? Will you try? Subscribe to you, Angela. I love the fact that they are here instead of the lions being on the throne. You know, they're here next to her. Plus, she still does have the black kitty cat. She has her wand, obviously, and she has her sunflower and beautiful dress, and she's really cool. I think she's a beautiful Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's lovely. Moving into a place of command or knowledge. Perfect. I love it. Yeah. Do you know, some of you would have heard me saying this already, because I only found it out a few months ago. It always bothered me that the Six of Swords card, right, that they're in the boat and they're heading off away from the stormy waters towards the calm waters and the new shoreline and the new life and blah, 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 right? But they were taking the Six Swords with them. It always bothered me that they were going, but they were still taking all the crap that was in their mind, right? That bothered me. I was like, what's the point of this card? Even though I love the card, but I couldn't make sense of it. But I heard someone recently, a very handsome English tarot reader, I might add, I did hear him say that the point is that when you get to the shoreline, that you leave the Five Swords behind and you carry on with that one sword, bringing you back to the Ace of Swords, bringing you back to a new cycle, bringing you back to starting again, all that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I really love that. So moving into a place of command or knowledge is perfect. So they're moving on. They're going to leave Five of the Swords here and they're going to carry on with the one sword and they're going to work towards becoming the Queen of Wands. So I love that. Thanks, Bill. So let's go. We'll do another few and then I'll be wrapping it up. I have 12 minutes left. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So, wow me, lads. What do we think of these two? I just love this Ten of Pentacles. It's too cute. I love the fact that the old man, again, as well, isn't sitting down. You know, he's up and you can see him. What's on his, I don't know what the designs are on his coat. People can try and run from your bags, but more often than not, you always take something with you. Yeah, yeah, that's true. The one thing, just to go back to the Six of Swords for a second, the one thing the Six of Swords always reminds me about is, I don't know how many years ago when we were having loads of trouble with the spawn of Satan next door, let's say. That's what I call her. I remember us going to the bank and we were asking, was there any way of us getting out of the house and moving somewhere else? We were wondering, like, could the mortgage be switched to a new house if we were to buy a new, cheaper house, just so that we could get away and whatever, you know? But in the back of my mind, it was always like the Six of Swords. It was like we could move house, but she'd still be on my head. She'd still be bothering me. I'd still see her around the place. She'd still be doing what she can to annoy me. Do you know what I mean? So that's the story that kind of related to the Six of Swords for me, do you know? When I really thought about, when I was looking at cards and thinking, okay, how does this relate to my life, you know? You were set, you have what you want and what you need, but life forever flows and moves. Something wild and fun is coming, something bright and new. Will you bring it in? Will you shut the door? It's up to you. What will you do? The choice is yours. Yeah, I love that. Love it. You have what you want and what you need. That actually makes me think of the fact that, like, I really want to get going properly with my tarot business. Now, to be honest, I would prefer to be making my money from teaching people, like tomorrow night now, sitting around teaching people tarot while pulling cards. I would rather to be making money from doing that than to be doing readings. I love doing the readings, don't get me wrong, but I prefer teaching. Believe in yourself because you can do many things. Absolutely. Killian, what country are you in? I've seen your name on my channel before, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I often think that, yeah, so I would like to get stuck into my business and be doing it properly, right? Like doing lots of tarot classes in particular, you know. But like this 10 of Pentacles, like we have enough money to pay the bills, and that's kind of what holds me back. It's like, and it's not that I don't feel worthy of having extra money to do other things or anything like that, but it's just, I don't know, it's causing some sort of a block somehow. But anyway, for me, like doing the tarot class now tomorrow night and having a laugh with the girls is going to get the ball rolling again, you know, because they'll be like, oh my God, can we do this again? And we'll try and make it a weekly or maybe a fortnightly thing, depending on what they want to do. And I did have a few other people who can't make tomorrow night who would prefer another night. So I am going to have to put on another night anyway and just see where it goes, you know. I was thinking, I'm in Cove, Killian. You're not Cove, yeah? Because pretty sure there is a Killian Keating in Cove. The name is very familiar to me. And it is a small world. I wish I lived by you. Yeah, wouldn't it be lovely, Jane? I swear to God, like I want a group of people, men, women, whatever, I don't care, to sit around with on a weekly basis and do tarot classes. Even if it's people who only want to do it every second week, and I have different groups or Mallow, okay, different groups to do them every second week or whatever, you know, I'd love it. Why don't you look into psychic hotlines? Nah, it would be a grind, but at the end of the day, you would know if it was a good fit for you. No, I have thought of all sorts of things, but no, that wouldn't be my jam now at all. Definitely not. To me, they're just, and I'm sure there's plenty of real ones, right? But to me, I just think scam artists when I hear things like that, you know, to be honest with you. Like I live to be sitting around chatting to people. So to be sitting around chatting to people, pulling tarot cards, drinking tea and having a laugh and learning together, it's just the perfect way to go. I had this beautiful premises that I was renting from someone, and she never told me she was moving her business, and she just upped sticks and moved to the city and closed the business, and I never knew. So the only other place really in Cove is the community centre, but it costs crazy money to rent a room for an hour. Plus they want liability insurances and they want a business name, and Jesus Christ, it's all very technical. So I was like, no, I'd prefer to try and do it at home if I could. If I just had a bit of peace and quiet for the 2 hours, you know. I manifest Jackie what she needs to have, all the fun she wishes she deserves, to catch the whole sea of dreams and pick the wish fishes. I love it. Believe in yourself because you can do many things. I'm just reading Killian's there again. Yeah, perfect, Killian. I love it. You've never been to Cove. Oh my God. How the hell not? So, next two cards. Obviously, Killian, you're interested in tarot, yeah? Do you do tarot, or are you learning tarot, or I don't know, anything? Tell me your story. I'd love to know. I am only about an hour from Mallow after all. I guess we need to pray the West doesn't fall to Christian nationalism. Yeah, good stuff. So next, guys, now what do we have? 55. I'm going to do two more and then we shall wrap it up for the night, okay? We'll do this again anyway because I like this. This is fun. So we have the 7 of Swords, lads, and we have the 3 of Wands. Now the 7 of Swords people generally see as someone stealing stuff. But I pulled this card before for someone, and it was someone who needed to get out of a situation, right, that they were in for a long time. So I see this as just having to pack up your things and get out of there, you know, generally. I know it can be still about people thieving and all that. It can be just that you have to remember swords is the mind and communication. It might be just that you have to be a bit clever and use your mind wisely in order to get out of a situation, that kind of a thing. I'm learning tarot, but I can't really understand it. I can't get the hang of it. Okay. Well, I haven't done one in a while, but I do. I did a few day workshops on tarot, and I've done a few weekly classes on tarot. So like I'd pick a night, say Tuesday night, for 2 hours, and I'd have people come to Cove, and we'd all sit around and I'd teach, you know. So let me know if you want to discuss anything. Otherwise, I would say watch lots of YouTube, watch people's deck reviews, watch people's readings, come on all my lives, anyone in the chat, and most of them have their own tarot channels where they do their own tarot readings and tarot lives and whatnot. Watch everyone, and you learn from everyone, you know. The one thing I would say, right, is try not to focus on the fact that, like, I mean, the swords are about the mind and conflict and communication, right? The cups are to do with the heart chakra, which is love, emotions, intuition, all that lovey-dovey stuff. Pentacles are always seen as money cards, but they're anything physical and material that we need in life to survive. And wands are fire. They're all about what you're fiery about, what you're passionate about, that kind of stuff, right? So that's what the 4 suits of the minor arcana are basically about, right? However, if you were doing a love reading for someone and none of the love cards, i.e. the cups, come up, you still have to read the cards as a love reading. You just need to, 3 things that I was told to do with reading from your intuition is when you look at a card, what do you see in the card? So describe what's happening in the card, Killian, okay? What do you feel? So does the card make you feel upset? Does it make you feel angry? Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel terrified? However you feel when you look at the image, right? And then what do you know? So if you know anything about the card, then you go and add that to the mix, okay? So what do you see? What do you feel? And what do you know? Okay? And then you piece the story together, okay? That's the most important piece of advice I got in relation to the cards. You're very welcome. Start that day today. Angels and guides and guardians are there for you. Everything will be okay in time for you. Amen. A choice between yesterday's woes and tomorrow's passion. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, Bill. Oh yeah, I'm with you, Angela. A choice between yesterday's woes and tomorrow's passion. So yeah, you're going from a state of woe, a state of kind of maybe mental conflict or whatever. I got this before when doing a reading for someone, and it was to do with she was asking me about an ex of hers, and I got this card, and I said that like he wasn't good for her because he was stealing her mental balanced. He was just bad for her. He got her into drugs and alcohol and all the rest of it. So mentally for her, he was not good. So he was stealing her mental state. So yes, going from a place of yesterday's woes, exactly like Bill said, to tomorrow's passion. Here we are then with our 3 wands, looking out on the horizon, trying to figure out where it is we're going to go and how we're going to move on from this 7 of Swords energy. So the guidance by God is the most wonderful gift, as it leads you to many wonderful moments with family and friends. Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm going to do one more, lads, and we shall wrap it up. Oh, message not delivered. When my husband goes to the Czech Republic, it usually takes a few hours for the old internet to kick in and the network and stuff. I was looking at the directions of the people in the cards. One is headed towards the past and the other is heading... Yes. That's a very important thing in the cards that people tend not to look at too. Killian, I'm going to show you there again, right? So, oh, sorry, they're the wrong way around. Yeah. So this guy is looking to the past and this guy is looking to the future. So always make sure you look at the direction that people are looking in the cards. Sometimes you might have 2 court cards, for example. Say, for example, if there was a Queen of Wands and a Page of Cups, right? Say if the Queen of Wands is looking that way and the Page of Cups is looking that way, if they're looking at each other, that means there's a good relationship between them. If they were both looking the opposite way from each other, it could be that there's a rift between them. Do you know what I mean? So do look at the way people are looking. Facings is what Tarot Oracle on YouTube calls them, facings. So yeah, make sure you look at what directions people are looking at. So our last one, lads. 2 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. So tell me, someone, what do we think? One is headed towards the past, the other is looking to tomorrow or tomorrow's now. Yeah. Yeah, facings are very important. And excuse me, and I hopped my ring off to get the thing. And also, well, this is probably a bit too out there, but the elemental dignities I love, like the 4 suits are fire, air, water, and earth. So if you've got cups and wands together, that's fire and water. If you throw water on fire, it puts it out. So if you had a reading with lots of cups and lots of wands cards, it could be that the emotions of the cups are putting out the fire of the wands cards. Do you know, that kind of thing? Or if you blew air on a fire, right, it will ignite the fire. So if you had swords cards, which is air, and wands cards, which is the fire, then it could be... Plus, they're both the masculine energies. The fire and the fire and the air are the masculine energies, So yeah, another very important thing to look into, I think, anyway. So does someone want to throw out a thought for this last pair of cards? And then we'll wrap it up. And I'll do this again another night because I love this. This is great practice. Please do check out on YouTube, Facebook. There is a group, Tarot Living, started up only a few days ago. She's on YouTube. Her name is Ray. She's American as well. She does this. She puts up 2 cards at a time and asks people to put in the comments what they think. And I love reading down through everyone's comments and kind of, reading different things that I would never have thought about in those cards, So yeah. I'd actually love to visit Cove. Is it located near the water? As I love swimming. It is swimming. It is, yeah. We're one of the 3 islands in Cork Harbour. We have Haulbowline and Spike Island across from us. So we've water all around the whole island, Killian. Yeah. Plenty of water. There's lovely beaches out at the back of the island. It's beautiful. It's crazy busy now. The town is mental at the moment because there's tourists non-stop. If there isn't a liner in with a few thousand people, there's droves of buses coming in every day with tourists from all over the world. It's lovely. I love chatting to all the foreigners. Resting in love or partnership while trying to ignore potential anxiety about the situation, insecurities intruding into consciousness. Beautiful. Don't down in the stress trying to please someone else. Rest, take care of yourself. The world can wait. Friends will insert. It's okay to say no. Friends will insert what? It's okay to say no. Rest and relax. Take a vacation. Lay on the sand. Amen. Yeah. I always say, remember, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is the heart with the three swords stabbed into it. So it's like the ultimate heartbreak card. So Four of Swords with the sky lying down is the rest and rejuvenation, the healing from the heartbreak, you know. So it could be just that there is some sort of a heartbreak within a relationship, you know. So like Bill said, while trying to ignore potential anxiety about the situation, insecurities intruding into consciousness. Beautiful. Love is a completely different religion, as it can lead to lovely religious thoughts, but can also rarely lead to heartbreak. So guys, I think they worked out very well. One thing I forgot to say, I meant to say this at the very start. My two biggest fans, Maya and Steph, weren't able to come on the live tonight. Maya is one of my mods. She had forgotten I had scheduled it. Well, you see, because I was doing it last Saturday and then cancelled it until tonight, she had forgotten that I'd said I was doing it tonight, and she took her daughter out to the cinema. So she was disgusted she was going to miss it. But a massive hi and goodbye to Maya and Steph. I hope you enjoyed the cinema. Give me a text anyway, I'm sure you will, and let me know how you got on. My daughter did say it was a really nice film. This is good. I'm happy I clicked into your stream, Jackie. I guess I'm getting a better handle on the head nudge. You absolutely are. Absolutely are. You're well able, and I love the way you well, of course, I know you're into your poetry as well. I love the way you kind of piece the words together. You make it all sound so beautifully. Heather was on before you. She left, but had to leave. But she was wording her answers to the readings really well as well. And of course, Angela with the beautiful rhyming poems. I love. Bye, Killian. Keep in touch. Bye. My email is on the information on my channel. If you want to get in touch. And I'll be on again anyway, I'm sure, during the week while my hubby and kids are away and I have some peace and quiet. So hit the subscribe button to anyone who isn't, any newbies, and hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know anyway when I am going live again. This is wonderful, Jackie. Thank you. See you in the next one. And thanks a million to Fatima as always. Fatima is always the first one to put a comment after the live is posted. So thank you, Fatima, for always doing that. And can I ask everyone else in chat as well to do that? As soon as I cut this off, just go straight to the chat and stick up an old comment, you know, because it helps in the algorithms and getting it out there and blah, 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 all that YouTube-y technical stuff. Thank you, Jackie, so much. I hope, where's it gone? I hope I catch the next one. I have to be so much fun at this. Yeah, I love it. I love the old lives. And you're getting better at this, Jackie, too. Thank you very much. I love doing lives. I love it. I'm just getting on to some of the gang now as well, because there's a few of them I need to get back to and schedule new lives with. So yeah, I could be doing them this week now. While I have some quietness. So that's it, lads. I shall do another one like this very soon. So thanks everyone for being here. Thanks to everyone watching back. Make sure everyone hit the thumbs up. Newbies, please subscribe. My email is in the information if you want to contact me. And what else? Comment afterwards. That's it. Thanks very much, lads. Patsy, whiskey. Mind yourself, girl. Mind yourself, seriously. Bye.